was a trainer for 30 years. My wife has autism, and she just cries every time she sees you win. I'm like, thanks for that. It's like, my God.
How special is that?
It's crazy. I mean, that's what, we talked before, when people give you that.
Right. A little peek into how you've impacted their world kind of thing.
It's so amazing, like what we're able to do and to accomplish and whatnot, but then when they give you that, it's just...
And that is, just since we're talking about it, so what happened?
So a young man came up that his father had been training for like 30 plus years, and his wife has autism, and every time she watches the Belmont, she just like, starts bawling, and like it just moves her, and it's just how much it means to him. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
It touches so many people.
It does. It's wild.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on that draw?
Yeah, good. I think you don't ever really want to be in the post position one, because it kind of forces your hand of what you really have to do. If you're in the one hole, you've got to kind of break running, or you got to take back, because you can't ride the line on that one, because otherwise you're going to get shuffled. So to have a horse down in there, not us, that's fine. We're not way on the outside, even though it's a smaller field. You don't want to be, you don't have to be all the way out in the 7. So it'll be interesting to see how everyone strategizes that now, that we're, now we know where we're running from. So we won from the 2-hole before, so let's 2-peat and, win again from the 2-hole.
When's the last time you ran from the 2-hole?
When he won the Peter Pan. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was the 3 for the Belmont. And he was the number 1 when he broke his maiden. I'm wrong. No, I think that's right. It's either 1 or 2 when those 2 races might be swapped, but yes, I'll take it.
Okay. So this race in your mind right now, I know you're going to strategize, but what do you think is going to come down to? What will the winning horse really have to?
Whoever, and not being coy, whoever's fastest coming home. I think there'll be an honest pace. It's not going to be a really slow Travers. I think you'll have an honest 47, shading 46 kind of half, and that's moving. Like that's a mile and 1/8 race. You would expect to probably see more of a 48 and change kind of thing for a half a mile. So you average 6 lengths a second. So that's kind of how they rate all that.
Okay.
So we'll see how the pace scenario works out. And fortunately for us, we can either be really close to it or off of it and close, and he can handle it either way.
What's your thought on having Javier on that horse?
Couldn't be happier.
What kind of edge does that give?
He just knows the horse, right? So he's won 3 races in a row with him. He's breezed the horse now probably 7 times, 6, 7 times. So he has such a feel for the horse that he trusts the horse knows him. So that bond, some of those things that we've talked about, and the horse trusting him, he's going to give him everything he's got.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about that earlier. What do you think that is?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's, a horse growing and, a rider believing, and let's go for 4 in a row.
I feel like everyone who has a horse entered has talked about the maturity of those horses recently.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
It's just a time of year. These are kids, they're 3-year-olds. And so, ours is a May 3-year-old, so he's a young 3-year-old by the calendar. And so I think all these horses are maturing and coming into their own and, finding their way as older horses now. They're soon to be 4-year-olds. Yeah.
So excited. Go get it.
Come on!
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.